Today's band routine can be used as a shoulder warm-up, or it can be used as a standalone workout just to keep your shoulders healthy. It is going to be very, very fast-paced, so pay close attention to me and try and keep up. Our main focus today is going to be the shoulder blades with a little bit of abs mixed in. So before we start anything, because it is so fast-paced, I want to go over each movement with you so you know the hand position and the grip beforehand so that you can keep up with me during the transitions. The first movement is going to be something we do in class regularly as a warm-up. It's called empty pockets. You might be familiar with that from Coach Alex. Your palms are going to be up right in front, and your only goal is to rotate the hands outward. We'll do 5 of these together now. Pinch your shoulder blades together behind you. 4 and 5. Now, one thing to keep in mind throughout this whole workout is, since our main focus is the upper back, it'll be very easy to lose your midsection and arch your back throughout this. Keep the abs and butt tight no matter what the movement is. After we're done with our empty pockets, we're going to do a low pull-apart hold. So, with your palms up, you're going to grip your band and pull apart and just hold. Now, I'm calling it a low pull-apart hold because you're squeezing your shoulder blades down and back the whole time. It's going to be a 20-second hold, and the fatigue should really add up. But it's your responsibility to do it with purpose and try and get the most out of it. If you're just trying to pass time, this can become easy, but if you're really squeezing and dialed into those shoulder blades, you'll get the most out of it. When that's done, we're doing a left arm lat pull down. So with the band on your right thumb, you'll hold it overhead, and you'll do a lat pull down with the left arm. Again, possibly very easy if you're not focused on the right muscles, but if you're really focused on pulling that shoulder blade down and back, you'll get a nice challenge out of it. As soon as that's done, leave the left hand up there with it in the thumb and pull down with the right. We'll do 5 for now. During the workout, every exercise is going to be for 20 consecutive seconds, so we're really chasing that fatigue. As soon as that's done, we're doing a high pull-apart hold. So now both hands will be overhand, and you're going to keep your elbows high. Again, just pulling the shoulder blades tight, but keeping everything up high and tight for 20 seconds. Really let that fatigue build. When that is done, this is going to be your only downtime throughout the whole routine where we let 20 seconds burn away. You'll rotate to the floor. The band goes around both feet, and we're going to go into some bicycles. 1 foot straight, 1 foot bent, and switch. Keep the band on there. If you can manage to do this without your hands on the ground, be my guest. This makes it a little bit more challenging. If the challenge is enough with the elbows down, so be it. After that, you can lose the band. It is the only movement that does not require one. We are doing pulse-ups. Hips off the ground and lower to the ground slow. The final movement is also ab-related, but you need to transition quickly. The band goes on the wrists, and you get into a push-up position. We're going to reach one hand forward and back, other hand forward and back. That hand left and in, then right and in. And you're just holding the plank the whole time while your hands are shuffling. So we're going to call that a plank shuffle. As soon as that's done, you have no transition time, and we're right back to the top for empty pockets. Okay? So it's 20 seconds per movement. The only time that you get a break is right before we go into that first ab movement, the bicycle, and we're doing 3 rounds together. This is a total of 9 minutes. I'm going to set my own self-timer. I'm going to attempt to do everything today with the green band. I have the orange as a backup if it adds up to be too much. If anybody out there can do this with the red band, I want to know about it. We're up in 15 seconds. Here we go, guys. Palms up. We're starting with 20 seconds of empty pockets. 3, 2, 1, go. For the empty pockets, I generally go very slow so I can make sure I'm using the right muscles for it. Our goal today isn't to use the heaviest possible band or to do the most possible reps. It's just time under tension. So I don't want my shoulder blades fatiguing for the whole 20 seconds. Get ready to switch. Palms stay up, pull apart, and hold. We're staying here for 20 seconds. The shoulder blades stay down and low, and squeeze as tight together as you can. Imagine a pencil down the middle of your back, and you want to pinch that pencil. I'm already regretting the green band. It's adding up quicker than expected. 5 seconds until we switch to the lat pull down left. Band on the right thumb overhead and pull down. As much movement in the shoulder blade as possible. Think about that armpit pulling down and back. And this is the first movement where it becomes very easy to lose our core. So I don't want you guys to lean back and pull however you want, but instead, belly stays tight. Switch. Left thumb up, pull down with the right. Belly stays tight and butt is tight. If you're doing this correctly, your shoulders should already be on fire. If you have to pause the video to let yourself recover a little bit and then continue, be my guest. But keep aiming for the right muscles. 3, 2, 1, and we have the high pull apart. Palms up, pull apart, and keep the elbows high. 20 seconds here, and then the shoulders finally get some rest when we rotate down into the ab movements. 10 more seconds, hang tight, and we get to alleviate some of that upper body fatigue in 3, 2, 1. Whew. I'm shaking already. In 15 seconds, we start our ab movements, so now's your time to recover and transition to the floor. The band goes around both feet. Now we have 20 seconds of bicycles, and then you can take your band off immediately because you don't need it for the pull-ups. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and go. Switch legs. Make sure the abs stay tight. You do not want your lower back to arch off the ground here. This is what that would look like. Avoid this at all costs, you'll hurt your back. Lower back stays down, and legs switch. Switch. If you have any lower back pain, stop immediately and just move on to the next exercise. And time, band off, feet up. Lift the hips, come down slow. Lift the hips, come down slow. Remember guys, our goal is to accumulate fatigue. Our goal is not to move too fast. Keep the muscles engaged. While we come to the last 3 seconds, put the band around the wrists and push-up position. Left hand forward, left hand back. Right hand forward, right hand back. Left hand out, left hand back. Right hand out, right hand back. Keep that pattern going. Keep your belly tight. My abs are screaming and shaking already. Keep the hands moving. 3, 2, 1. Back to the feet, empty pockets again. This is 9 minutes of non-stop stuff, guys. This is a great warm-up before you're doing anything shoulder-related. It's also a great standalone workout if you tend to have tight shoulders or weak shoulders or any pain in your shoulders. We're going to teach you how to use those shoulder blades. Here it is, palms up and hold. 20 seconds of this hold. Shoulder blades squeezing tight. At this point, I'm looking at that orange band and I really want to pick it up. So don't be afraid to go to a lighter band if you need to. Again, if anybody out there is doing this in the red, God bless you. 3, 2, 1, right thumb up, left arm, lat pull down. Keep moving. We have about 5 minutes left, and then we are done with this, and you get to live the rest of the day knowing that you did something very healthy for your shoulders. 3, 2, 1, and switch. This is a really great routine to do in conjunction of general CrossFit programming. Because in CrossFit, we generally do bigger compound movements that have a little bit of impact on the shoulders. This is the kind of stuff that keeps us in check, keeps us stable, keeps us healthy, high pull apart hold, and keeps us balanced so that there's not one part of the shoulder getting overworked. Keep squeezing those shoulder blades back, and then we get our next 20-second rest of the routine. Elbows really high, shoulders really tight. 5 seconds, guys. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. Whew. 20 seconds, shake off the arms and shoulders. Get ready for the abs. Now we know the ab routine. It's your job to make the most out of it. It's 60 seconds of consecutive abs, but we have to transition quick. We can't lose any of those precious seconds. Get ready. 3, 2, 1, go. Whenever I'm doing any ab movement on my back, I like to think about an ant that's trying to crawl underneath the arch of my back. And my job is to crush that ant so that it does not have a path to walk. So eliminate any possibility of an ant crawling underneath the arch of the back. Band off and pulse up. Hips up, come down slow. Hips up, come down slow. I'm moving about 1 inch here. Even if you can't move an inch, just think about what muscles you would use to do so. Try and make the weight of your tailbone on the ground a little bit less, and really squeeze those lower abs to control it. Get ready with the band on the wrists. Here we go. Push-up position. Left forward, left back. Right forward, right back. Left out, left in. Right out, right in. Keep moving the hands, guys, but most importantly, the goal here is fatigue in the abs. So if you're not keeping your abs and butt tight, you're doing yourself a disservice. Get ready for the last round. Empty pockets. Turns out the ab part is even tougher for me than the shoulder part. And if that's not the case for you, It's not because you have the world's strongest abs. It's because your positioning could probably be a little bit better. Remember, our goal isn't to survive. Our goal is to get the most value out of it. Palms up and pull apart and hold. Don't just spend the time. Utilize that time. Shoulders are on fire here. 12 seconds left. And then we go to our lat pull downs. Come on, clock, go faster. 5 seconds, guys. This is our last opportunity to get better at each movement. 3, 2, 1, and left arm lat pull down. Right thumb up, lat pull down. 20 seconds here. Utilize each one of these seconds. It's your last opportunity. Make sure you're thinking about the muscle correctly. Make sure you're engaging the muscle correctly. Squeeze that elbow back and down. Make sure the shoulder blade is getting as much movement as possible. And switch arms. Right arm lat pull down. Squeeze it back and down. Back and down. Good, guys. 12 seconds left here. And then we go to our last shoulder movement, which is the high hold. And I would guess that this is probably going to be our toughest 20 seconds together. Here we go. And palms are down and high hold. Squeeze the shoulder blades. You got 20 seconds here. Try and stretch that band as much as you can. If you close your eyes, it's a little bit more palatable. 10 seconds left. Keep pulling apart. Keep squeezing the shoulder blades tight. And do not be this person. Keep it tucked in. Everything tight. Elbows high. Squeeze. 2, 1. Done with that one. 3 ab movements and we are done. And we move on to the rest of our day. 20 seconds each. 60 seconds of quality. So get ready for very fast transitions. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and squeeze tight. Put your hand on your abdomen to remind you why we're doing this and what the focus is. Good. Ab squeeze tight. 10 seconds left. Go slow. Our goal is not to accumulate a lot of easy reps. Our goal is to accumulate fatigue and time under tension. Lose the band. Here we go. For the pulse up, be very aggressive with your fingertips. It is the strength of your arms and fingers that are going to help you press those hips off the ground. If you're not anchored down well with your arms and fingers, your abs really can't do the full job. 2, 1, band around the ankles. Final minute of plank. Make it the toughest. Good. Hand out, hand in. I said minute. It's only 20 seconds. Anybody can do this for 20 seconds. 20 seconds is quick, guys. Hang in there. 7 left. Good. 3, 2, 1, and time. That was great, guys. I apologize if it was tough to listen to me breathe heavy the whole time, but I'm glad I got a chance to do it with you. Do this every day just to keep your shoulders healthy and balanced and stable and not overused. And do it right before any of your big CrossFit workouts where you have to do anything shoulder intensive. It's a great warm up. All the right muscles are firing, and that's a wrap, guys. Have fun with it.